welcome to another review video. Today I'm reviewing 5 Ways to Seduce a Duke by Nancy Yeager. Okay, now this one is actually book 5 in the Harrow's Finest 5 series. I have not read the other books in the series, and that is totally fine because they are all standalones and can be read in any order. Okay, after reading this, I would definitely consider reading the other books in the series. So let's talk about the book. Okay, the Duke and the Lady are both hiding secrets. Will the truth set them free or destroy the ones they love? When Simon, the Duke of Wrexham, assigns his brother Robert to settle a land dispute with the lady artist next door, he doesn't foresee Robert proposing to the woman. Nor does he anticipate his own ardent attraction that makes him share his secret passions with her. Now Simon can't stop coveting his brother's fiancée. When Miss Angelique Barstow agrees to an arranged marriage with her friend Robert, she doesn't appreciate the Duke's interference, nor does she welcome her own burning desire that makes her reveal her secret life to him. Now Angelique can't stop painting her fiancé's brother. Simon and Angelique embark on a clandestine affair that leads to a love they no longer want to hide, but the truth will endanger the one person they both swore to protect, and the secrets that bound them together could tear them apart. Okay, so that's the synopsis for this one. Now, I really enjoyed this book. I've not read any like historical romance in a while, so this was a nice change of pace. Really like this one. It's one that I got a copy of from Amazon. I don't know, it appealed to me. When I saw the cover, I got this book because the cover appealed to me, and also because it gets me my 5 for the clock reading challenge. Okay, so I was looking for a book with 5 in the title, saw this one, liked the cover. They have now changed the cover of this one, and I have to say I don't like it as much. Potentially the cover model is younger and therefore respects the character a little better in the portrayal, but like the general feel of the cover, this was the reason why I picked this one. So there we go, just a little extra thing there. I love the characters in this. I loved the relationships in this. The little monkey was just awesome. I loved how it was quite comical in some of the scenes. You know, when you're reading and you just kind of get that little giggle from it. Partly imagining the scenes of Angelique just being her carefree self, and partly the scenes with the monkey just being random and doing stuff. I love the idea of the monkey's relationship with the cat. That's all I'm going to say. For me, that is like the relationship of the book. But anyway, moving on. Yes, Simon, Robert and Angelique are our protagonists in this. I thought it was done really well. I enjoyed the characters. I can definitely see how I've not read the other books. I can easily imagine who the other characters are as the lead roles for the other books in the series, because Simon and Robert have like a group of friends from like their school days and stuff, and you kind of get little glimpses in, and there's definitely little bits you're like, yes, there's more to that story. And there is, because it's one of the other books in the series. So yes, I would definitely be interested in reading more about those as well and seeing what comes up. Now this is a historical one as well, obviously, set in the past, this one, and so very different rules about what men and women could do and things back then. So Angelique is a bit of a rebel with her art, not just for the kind of art that she produces, but also for the fact that she is a woman who's trying to reach for these things. There was a little bit touched on like the suffragette movement and things like that as well, through like secondary characters in this. The fact of, you know, how the women occupy their time and stuff. Then there's also the question of sexuality. So, you know, being gay and things during those times and the consequences for those things. Yeah, it definitely, this book has a lot of talking points that, you know, this would be good maybe for a book club. Now, this is quite steamy, some of the scenes, okay? So there is that to bear in mind, but I think this would make actually a good book for a book club book, because like I said, it does bring up lots of conversational pieces about history and about human rights and about women's place, about the gay community, about a whole host of different stuff. And then we have, you know, the within the family aspect of it as well, over the fact that, you know, stealing your brother's fiancé, and all of that in there as well. And then it also the art aspect, the different artists, the fact of, you know, what name do you put when you sign your artwork and things, and getting it into galleries, and there was a lot, and it was really enjoyable read. So yeah, this one I gave a 4-star review to this one. Very much enjoyed it, and would definitely consider checking out the other 4 books in the series. Like I said, this is the 5th book in the series, so it is the final installment. But within the blurb on the purchasing pages and stuff, it also says that the books can be read in any order. There are no cliffhangers at the end of them and things, so you can sort of like pick and choose between them. So that's good. If you're looking for a nice easy series like this that you would like to jump into, this could be a good one for you, especially if you like historical romance. So there we go. That is today's review. Yeah, like I said, this opens up a whole load of different questions and things. So I would be interested to hear what you guys think about these kinds of stuff as well. I mean, are you used to having historical romance that does touch on these heavy subjects as well, and how different things were back then? And so, do you like reading historical fiction? Also, when it comes to romance, do you prefer steamy romance like this one, or do you prefer the slightly cleaner, less intense versions? I would be interested to know what you guys think about that as well. And also, I would be interested to know your thoughts about cover art changing and stuff. In most cases, it's generally a change for the best. In other cases, the original cover for me was actually better. So, can you think of any books where the cover has been changed and you were like, oh, why? The first one was so much better. Then please tell me about those down in the comment section below as well. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. Please do click the subscribe button if you haven't already, so you can not miss out on any of the new videos getting uploaded to the channel. Also, give this video a like if you liked it, because it all helps with the algorithm. And thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.